Welcome everyone into this video. My name's Matt, and this is a devlog for my game, The Feathered Serpent, but also we're going to be taking a special focus today and looking over and talking about what to do when you feel like your project has failed or your game has failed, specifically with Kickstarters, and kind of what to do moving forward and what that really means to a developer or really anyone who's doing something creative. So we're going to start off showing off the new stuff I did for my game this week. And by this week, I mean literally this morning. And then we'll move on to the second half where I talk about the other stuff. Welcome to the Winter Wonderland featuring snowmen. Look at how freaking adorable these snowmen are. This dude's freaking mad. So, this is the winter biome that I wanted to show off. Okay. I know what you're saying. It's just a recolored desert biome. I know, okay? It's definitely not the final version, but it was kind of a proof of concept for me. I wanted to see kind of the feel of it, what it would look like, what it would feel like. And honestly, I think it's turning out pretty good. Like, I like these colors I ended up getting. And obviously, I mean, if we're in the winter area, I thought I'd give myself the fire upgrade here. But moving forward, I had two ideas here for the winter area. As you can see here, we get into this stone that looks a little different. And oh, what the heck? We have icicles that shake when you go underneath them and fall. And obviously another thing in the winter area, in the caves particularly, I wanted there to be like bats, but they're a little different. They're winter bats. So they move really slow. They have way more HP. And if you get close to them, they move way faster than the other bats do. So just a little different and a little recolor for the bats as well. So there's kind of that difference there in the two different areas. I just really like these icicles that I did. Obviously, I mean, they just fall and they don't really do anything. There's no like breaking animation, but hey, I think this is it's pretty fun. Like just seeing this area and seeing these bats and the falling icicles. I think it's really cool. So this is kind of what I whipped up actually this morning incredibly quickly, because I didn't really have a whole lot to show off. So my good friend Rob got married last week, which is why I was definitely super MIA on social media and stuff. But I needed to put something out here, and I wanted to kind of have something here while I talk to you guys. As of right now, I mean, let me kill these two little bats here. Okay, so as of right now, we are at $2,311. 24 freaking awesome, amazing people have decided to back this project because you guys believed in it, and that's awesome. However, whoa, did that just change? What the freak? Anyways, there's only 4 days left. Now there's $2,346. Hey, look at that. And wow, that's awesome. It's not 10,000. Probably not gonna reach the goal. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that and make a video on it. So what you've probably seen from the title of this devlog is I want to focus on what to do when you feel like you failed, or when this idea you had didn't work out or pan out as you wanted. And to do that, I'm going to take a stroll through memory lane with all of you. If you don't mind, just give me a few minutes. Talk to me. I promise it'll be worth your time. We're going to take a look at my very first devlog. And I just want to walk through it with you guys and take a look at this. This is the menu. This is the freaking menu. Let me shrink myself a little more. So if we just go on here and we look at how this game started, I think it's freaking amazing how far I have come. And that's going to sound weird, like I'm tooting my own horn, but like, look at this. Like, look at how much has changed. We still have the monkeys, but I mean, the physics, my character, how he works, the whole entire shooting system, like so much has changed. I think the most consistent thing is probably the plant enemies. They've been bulling out since episode 1, and they haven't changed much. I remember right here, like I have the diamond power up, and I can go and I can get the little Gungeon bullet thing here. I did have the boss in at this point, but this is where we came from. And to see like where we're at now is so cool. Like just this compared to this right here. Like that is so sick. Like just looking at all of this in the HUD and the character and how it changed and the environments and the enemies, like, woo! Woo! It is crazy to think that and there's the boss that we just watched. It's so crazy to think that I started this in November. I think maybe December, November or December. Let me get the exact date, okay? And I can point to it. November 30th of 2020. The message I wanted to leave with everyone is that is by no means a failure. That is so cool. Like, everything I learned about Godot, I taught myself Godot. Like, I still have a lot to learn. I'm not good enough, not nearly good enough. But to think that I went from not knowing how to use Godot or really to code, I didn't even know how to use arrays or what arrays were used for at the start of making this game. And to get to the point where I'm at now is so, so cool. And I feel like it's very easy for people to kind of forget their accomplishments just because, you know, they don't get a monetary value from it. So even though my Kickstarter is only at about 20%, that's okay. And does it suck? Honestly, yes. I really wanted to fund the game, as does everyone. That's why I put it up. But I'm not sad, if that makes any sort of sense. I'm not sad that it didn't work out. I'm not sad that it didn't get funded. I don't think that it didn't get funded because it's not a good game. I think it's a great game. I think, if anything, the biggest fault is marketing and just getting it out to people. So this is Basti Art Games. He has a Kickstarter called The Lone Fungus. It's up for, I think, another 2 days or so. And this is what his Kickstarter graph looked like. And so about here, he had a tweet where he said, like, I've kind of accepted my game isn't going to get funded, and I feel bad, and all I want to do is be a game dev. And this last push, he had this huge, just crazy, like, reach from the community and the support that everyone was retweeting him and participating in. I've never seen so many people pull together for this one game developer, and it funded his game. He got funded. He asked Kickstarter for an extra week. They gave it to him, and he funded his game. But he really went through this crisis halfway through his campaign where he didn't know what to do. He had made this game and he felt like very sad. From the tweets I saw, he was very much like, dang, like I want to make my game, but I can't. First off, I don't think that got him funded, because if he had given up, he wouldn't have made it. Instead, he chose to reach out to Kickstarter and have them do something they've never done before and extend a campaign. And I mean, they literally say in the terms and conditions, we do not extend campaigns. And he got it extended. But he also just like reaching out to speedrunners, reaching out to different communities, posting on Reddits. Like, he was able to reach enough people to where he got funded. So this is the mindset everyone should take. Like, hey, it's not over until it's over. And even though my campaign has 4 days left, it's not over till it's over. And even if my game doesn't get funded, that doesn't mean I'm sad or I can't make this game or everything's over. Because the game already gave me what I needed from it. I learned sound design. I learned animation. I learned how to draw better pixel art. I learned an entirely new game engine. I can put this on my resume. I can do so much with this game that, honestly, it's not a big deal that it doesn't get funded. And because I have a lot of passionate people supporting me, I went ahead and I rescoped my game. So 10,000 is a bit much. I understand that a lot of people probably looked at my game and went, oh, $10, $15, probably not. And you know what? Fair play. The game I wanted to make with that money is a very different game. It's very big, has a lot of areas. And there's nothing wrong with rescoping your game. So my rescoped game is this. It has the forest, the jungle, the deep jungle, the caves, ruins, snowy mountains, the sand area, the temple, and the boss of the game. And here's the awesome part. I already have the forest, the jungle, the deep jungle, the caves, the ruins, the sand area pretty much made, the snowy area. I just showed you the proof of concept. Like, I have, the temple already has a proof of concept. Like, all of these areas, like, are made. They just need polish and more level design and a couple new enemies. So, that's awesome. And I think rescoping it like this makes it really easy. I timed myself as well. It takes me 10 minutes to make a level. And I have 190 levels I would want to put left in the game. 190 minutes. I'm sorry, that's wrong. 1,900 minutes. That's like four to 5 days of just working on it. 14 enemies I was going to put in, 7 bosses, 50 items. Just super rescoped, toned it down, and that's fine. Because a lot of, like, my original vision for the game was much larger. And it's okay to rescope down and say, hey, it's just a smaller game now. And I still want to make it. And, you know, I think I've come this far. I feel it would be a disservice to myself, really, if I didn't finish it. I want to finish it. There's so many things I've started in my life that I've never finished that I think it's worthwhile to finish this, even if I get no money from it. And obviously I thought, hey, I could repurpose it and do a second Kickstarter because I'm already almost at 3,000 and I could do 3,000. And hey, I planned it out and I was thinking about it, and it would probably be done in July is kind of the rough how I had planned it out. So that's the rescope of the game. And that's what will happen if I don't get it funded. If it does get funded, that's freaking sick. I can add in so many more areas, so many alternate endings, so many more items, weapons, combinations. But it's not a big deal if that doesn't happen. So this video has kind of been a little all over the place, but that's really it for today. I have my 1-year anniversary of dating my girlfriend today. So today and tomorrow, I'm going to be taking off. And then I'm going to be planning a live stream the last 24 hours of my campaign. So please stay tuned for that. I will make an announcement video for that, so you can always just head on over. But just stay tuned for that. It's going to be fun. I really want to thank everyone who backed me. Even though I'm not actually getting any of your money, the support from my close friends and people I know and people who I don't even know very well was so much. Like $300, $500, $700. Someone pledged $250 to my campaign. They didn't even select a reward. I don't even know who they are. And that has been so humbling. And even though I'm not getting any of your money, like, I feel like I already have. Like, just seeing that makes me feel so happy that someone looked at me. Maybe not even the game. They just looked at me and they said, I want to support you, and I'm willing to give you that much money. It was so cool to see. So huge thank you from actually not the bottom of my heart, but from my heart. I don't think it's at the bottom. I think it's very much in the center. It envelops my heart. I'm grateful. I'm very thankful. You all are awesome. $2,346 is freaking cool, especially for my first game. If you would have told Matt all those years when I was 8 years old making my first game that, hey, you're going to make a game that makes you $2,346, dude, I probably would have freaked out. I'm so rich. I was like an 8-year-old kid. So thank you. That's awesome. I guess I shouldn't be saying I never made any money, because it's just not true. Let me pop this up here. Look at this. These are my Patreon supporters. Look at that pixel art portrait of Aldo and his cat, Cusco. These people have paid me money for my game, and they're awesome. And you guys are awesome. And if you want to join these people and say that you supported me, even for $1, you can go on this page as well. And I definitely will credit you in the game, because I think it's more mental and emotional for me that, hey, these people backed me. Also, Sawyer Wood backed me. He's not backing me on there anymore, so his name got taken off, but that doesn't mean he wasn't there from day one. So that's it. I have a great week. Today I hope you have a great week. I hope it goes well. Have a great week. Make the choice. Smile. It's awesome. Life is good. And I'm happy. And I'm still going to make the game. And life is cool. Go play the demo too. Hey, I fixed the demo. There were a lot of bugs last week with the demo, but go play it. Seriously. And hey, all you people who comment, you're like, oh, it looks so cool. Dude, I know if you played the demo or not. It tells me how many people downloaded it. When I say, oh, 2 downloads, what the freak? Go play it. It's new. It's updated. It's fixed. No bugs. It's cool. Start of every run is super sick. You get to see different item combinations. Way easier. Just go play my game. Play it. I think that's what I've taken the most out of. I just want people to play it. I love watching people interact with this thing I've made. So, thank you, Twitter, for notifying me of something. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care of yourselves. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do twice.